sound wonderful. So this is, of course, the return of my Ibanez Jem Jr. I picked this bad boy up off of Sweetwater for about $499, brand new, worth triple that. If I would have known that the guitar I bought from the Sweetwater sight unseen, first inventory in, just send it to me, take my money, was going to be this high of quality, I would have gladly paid $1,200 for this guitar all day long. And I have an Ibanez USA Custom. I have 2 of the 25th anniversary Ibanez's, so I'm not new to Ibanez and everything that they have to offer. I've been quite the Ibanez fan for quite some time now in my life, and I just can't believe how amazing this machine is. And so anyways, we're running through the BlackStar HT-1R Head. Up front I have on the Blues Crab, the Green Mile, and the Flashback going into a mildly crunched out signal. This is the signal dimed up. That's pretty saturated. Just the Flashback is on now. And then reverb from the amp. Not the biggest fan of these pickups. The neck pickup is a little muddy for my taste. Throw the Green Mile on. Next is a Blues Crab. I think these are ceramic pickups, and the my ideal pickup configuration is an Alnico in the neck on single coil mode, Alnico 5 or 2 even, and then like a ceramic or an Alnico 2 in the bridge. I like my neck to be hotter than my bridge because the bridge is already hot enough. And so that's kind of how I find my balance, is by having a toned down bridge and a cranked up, sparkly neck. This is in position 4, so it's not the top position. That's the top position, but this is like the position right below it. I'm running 8 through 46 strings, so it's essentially 2 different sets of string gauges. Top 3 are the 46, 36, 26, and then 8, like 11, 14 or something like that, or maybe 8, 10, 14. So it's a little mismatched in the set, but this is like my ideal string configuration for the 25.5-inch scale length Super Strat. I've always run this scale length and string gauge combination on these Ibanez guitars because to me it's like really silky smooth up here and then just enough in D, drop C, right? So the guitar is in D, you know. Yeah, the guitar is in D, but the top string is in drop C. So I really like that. Just the right amount, right? Ever since I got this guitar, I've been sitting on the couch nonstop when I get home from work playing the guitar. Getting up to eat, getting up to clean, getting up to cook, getting up to go to sleep, getting up to go to work, and then come back right on the guitar. I've spent so much more time on this guitar since I've got it than all my other guitars combined. This has essentially become like the guitar I've always wanted from Ibanez. And it's really, I don't even know how or why or what. Maybe it's the inlays. But it's essentially just, you know, a Super Strat RG with a Floyd and a monkey grip and the Tree of Life. And I don't even like the pickups. I'm really not even that fond of the pickups. Eventually I'm going to change them out for something else. Like I said, probably an Alnico 2. I might keep the bridge. The bridge isn't bad, but I don't like this middle pickup, and I definitely want a single coil up here. So it's going to go like bridge pickup, single coil, kill switch, volume, 3-way selector. Is probably what the final configuration will end up being when I get there. But you know, I'm just kind of like forcing myself to like the pickups that came with it right now. But I'm so in love with the guitar that I'm like looking past that, right? The fact that the sound isn't the sound that I want. It's like the machine is so incredibly the profile that I grew up playing an Ibanez guitar. And this is like an IbanezGuitar.com. You know what I mean? It's like an Ibanez guitar, oh my God. And so this is like the culmination of the right price point, exquisite quality and features, and everything just works. Because usually when you see companies do something like this where they try to make the Ferrari fit into like a go-kart, it just completely shits and nobody wants it. But these guitars sell so fast. If you go to Guitar Center and you were like to mark one of them, come back the next week, it would be gone and there'd be a new one on the shelf. It's like, I played so many of these before I finally broke down and bought one. But if you do buy one, get one from Sweetwater because the quality is amazing on this guitar. Maybe they're paying extra money to get better quality instruments, but this one, oh my God. And especially through that HT1. Listen to that sustain. Still going. Yeah, this guitar has it all, man. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but neck, the body have like semitones of the same sound, so perfect pairing. I got lucky on this guitar. Like I said, I played other ones at Guitar Center previously in the previous video, and they sucked. They were good, but they weren't like this. They were bad Ibanez's. This is a godly Ibanez. I mean, I got so incredibly lucky. I will most likely be buried with this guitar. No shit. I will be buried with this guitar. I don't even need any other guitars. This is the only guitar I need. The only thing I need to do is fix the pickup situation, and I'm set. This is the guitar I've always wanted. I might buy another one and paint it. That way I have two of them. One painted, one not. But, Jesus Christ, dude. I've been playing this guitar non-stop. So I suggest you go out and get one before, for whatever dumbass reason, Ibanez stops making them and are no longer available. But the Jem Jr. is the shit. This is the shit. So, you guys rock on. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll be back next week to do it again. See you then.